There is a actress named Rachel Zegler, and she is the star of the Disney remake of Snow White. And right before the election, she's on Instagram, and she said this: "I find myself speechless in the midst of this," referring to Donald Trump's victory. "Another 4 years of hatred, leading us toward a world I do not want to live in, leading us toward a world that will be hard to raise my daughter in, leading us towards a world that will force her to have a baby she doesn't want, leading us towards a world that is fearful. I shouldn't be shocked, but I am. I am heartbroken for my friends who awoke fear this morning, and I am here with you to cry, to yell, to hug, to wax poetic on how the left continues to fail us in forging a new path forward. The loss should not have been, and it certainly should not have been by so many votes. May Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace." I had to read it because it was removed from Instagram. Mark said the reason that these lefties can't figure out why they lost means that they can't make a course correction. I'll give you another example of that. On The View, I forget which lady said they're all pretty much interchangeable. I think it was Sunny Hostin. She denounced Latino men for supporting Donald Trump and called them sexist. Last I checked, Mexico has a female president, doesn't it? And New Mexico, which has a population of more than 50% Hispanic, has a female governor. So they are not too sexist to vote for a Mexican president. They're not too sexist to vote for a governor of the state of New Mexico, but they're too sexist to vote for Kamala Harris. Got it? Got it. I mentioned the actress who's playing in the remake of Snow White. Her name is Rachel Zegler. I give you Rachel Zegler, number 11.
No longer 1937.
She's not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. So we didn't do that this time. I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. I watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years. The cartoon was made 85 years ago, and therefore it's extremely dated when it comes to the ideas of women being in roles of power.
You get the idea.